Hello Aries, welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. If you are not a regular viewer, don't worry, Timsy's not naked, the tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can by using this plain deck here to bring in the star signs or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. And in this particular case, it's quite important because we are doing a read about who is thinking what about you. Okay, the who is a Jack of Hearts, which is a Pisces. Okay, so we've got a Pisces thinking about you. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Perhaps you're not working from your rising sign or your sun sign. Perhaps you're working from a different part of your birth chart for this particular read. Go and check out the All Signs Overview. There will be a link in the description, and maybe something else will resonate with you. Go and watch that instead. Okay, so in that All Signs Overview, which was the full moon in Pisces, funny enough, you had the Death card come out. So this is either, well, this is them thinking that something's changed. Either maybe a way of thinking has changed, a way of acting has changed. It's probably from their side, not so much from your side, but maybe there's something within you and your actions which have changed, which has made them think about you for some reason. Maybe you've stood up to the plate and started taking more responsibility, more authority, or perhaps you've stepped away from the plate and you're just letting shit happen around you and you're just dealing with it instead of trying to take control of it. So anyway, let's see what they're thinking. We got out my deck's in reverse. Okay, so we've got an Ace of Cups in reverse. I will keep these cards in reverse, but I won't do the whole read. I'll turn them my right way up in a second. And we got a Six of Swords in reverse as well. So this could be a case of their loving feelings towards you have changed. The Ace of Cups in reverse is emptied out the love. Maybe they're not thinking about you as much as they were. And with the Six of Swords, maybe this is causing turmoil. Maybe this is causing turmoil within you or within them. It could be that maybe this person has been chasing you and you've liked the attention of the chase and now they've stopped and now it's like you're actually starting to miss them. Okay, so just there is going to be what they are actually thinking about in a little bit more detail. This is the Pisces in a little bit more detail. And this is the outcome. And that's the Six of Swords now in the upright. So there's going to be, I'm going to say, now it's in the upright, mainly because I put my cards in the upright. But I do feel that is going to be a resolution. The turmoil is going to come to an end. And you're going to go to a more peaceful time. Oh, should we get a crossing card from the bottom? Not a crossing card, an overall energy card from the bottom, which is the Chariot. Okay, which is, as I said, this is the resolution of the turmoil because we're moving forward, and this is also a win against the odds. Okay, so maybe you pull this together, maybe they pull this together, and something happens from it. That Ace of Cups gets reversed as well within this read, and maybe there is new love building for you. Okay, so the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is an energy of knowing the truth but not acting upon it. Okay, pretty much what I've already said. Or maybe it's a case of they've stopped acting on it. They know how they feel about you. They've been chasing you or something like that in a love sense. Maybe if it in a work sense, they wanted you to work for their company and you've been sort of pushing them off, maybe waiting for a higher offer or something like that, a better offer off them. And they've been pursuing and now they've stopped. Okay, and that's what this Queen of Swords is. They know the truth. They know that you probably want to work for them or you probably would like to go out with them. You have feelings for them, but they've changed their tactics. They've decided not to actually keep acting the way they were. Maybe they decided to pull back and give you time and space to think about things. Okay, so we got the Moon, we got the the King of Cups, we got the Six of Cups, and we've got the Empress coming out. Okay, so they're thinking about unknown factors. Okay, either way round, they're thinking about what has changed. Either what has changed within them, maybe they don't need you in the position they wanted you to feel in the first place, or maybe they're thinking, well, then they haven't responded to my advances, so maybe I should look into why they're not responding to my advances. Maybe they've got someone else on the scenes, and maybe there's some other company trying to butter you up. So they're thinking about the unknown factors of things, and this has caused the indecision, the King of Cups. They're thinking they have got love for you, okay, with the King of Cups, but they're a little bit indecisive about how to now act upon this. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is an energy of past times when you strip everything else out of it. So that its most basic energy is like past, something from the past, maybe a past person, maybe a past job opportunity, maybe an old company you've worked for is trying to get you back. Maybe it's an ex-partner trying to get you back. Or on other levels, maybe it's some sort of soul link from a previous lifetime. Okay, but it is definitely there is a connection between you with that Six of Cups as well, and the Empress is kind of thinking that, well, maybe you have it all already. Okay, maybe this is why the offers aren't working. The standard offer of money isn't working for you because, well, you're comfortable with your finances as it is. The job you're currently in is paying you more than enough to pay all the bills and have savings and something like that. So they know that the money isn't there. It's not that. Or if it's a relationship, maybe you're happy in your singleton or singleness. That's another Empress energy. They're quite content with where they are. The Empress is all the queens wrapped into one. Okay, so you've got like the Queen of Pentacles being content in their current position. You've got the Queen of Wands being attractive. That's the offers coming in. If it's a love offer or a work offer or just a general social busy calendar offer, that's because of the Queen of Wands within this Empress energy. You've got the Queen of Cups. You've got love and caring and nurturing. And that's also from the Queen of Pentacles as well, the nurturing side of things. And then you've also got like the Queen of Swords. Okay, which is knowing the truth, but taking your time, not acting impulsively on it. So you're thinking your way through things. Okay, that's how they feel or think that you are at the moment. They think you're in that position. With the Page of Wands crossing all this, they're thinking there's going to be one last opportunity, and they're going to grab this opportunity. Okay, they haven't written this whole situation off. They're just taking a step back, having a little breather. Maybe they're a little bit indecisive about which way they want to go next or how to pursue the issue next. But they know that they will with this Page of Wands. They're going to grab the opportunity, and they might not worry about the consequences. So if you have been holding it out for a bigger offer from a company or something like that, yes, they're probably going to come in with that bigger offer. If you've been holding back and just enjoying the attention of the chase, they're going to level up that chase energy to the point where you probably won't be able to escape. At the end of the day, yeah, yes, sometimes prey escapes the predator, but 9 times out of 10, the predator gets their mark, because if they didn't, the predators wouldn't survive, would they? Okay, so it is a case of they're going to turn it up and try to get you in a big styley. Okay, so this Pisces in a little bit more detail could very well be a boss of a company with the Emperor coming out there. They take control of the situation. They are very dominant. They're very masculine orientated, and it doesn't matter if this person is female or male. It's the energy we are talking about. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, and when things are going well, we're very balanced with that. But when things aren't going so well, that's when these energies get a bit out of kilter. For instance, an Empress, when she's loaded too much with one type of energy from a queen or another, they start taking the bad traits of that particular energy. So for instance, the Queen of Wands, for example, yes, they're very attractive. They put in what they want and what they need. But when it's overloaded with the Queen of Wands energy, she becomes a little bit of a psycho bitch. She's a little bit of a bunny boiler. Okay. Same for an Emperor. If it's overloaded with a type of King energy, they become the negative of that King energy. And that's like when you're overloaded with a masculine energy or a feminine energy and you're not balanced, you start to become too much of one thing or the other. Okay, but they could be in charge of something. If this is a love reading for you, okay, because it is a general reading, it could be love, it could be work, it could be social life, it could be anything. This would be a case of they are the actual match to you. Okay, they're seeing you as the Empress, or they at least see themselves as the perfect match for you. Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, we got that Chariot out again, we got the Nine of Cups as well. So the Three of Pentacles, again, this is work. I do feel, I've been talking about it being a job offer or something like that. I do feel it is more of that orientated. It is more work orientated. There is a little hint of love going through it. But they're the sort of person, they may not actually be the boss. Maybe they're the head of HR or something like that. And they're trying to make something with you. They're trying to build something around you, or a team around you, for a new project or something like that. With the Five of Pentacles, a Five of Pentacles sometimes means it's a bit of a financial hardship or something like that, and that could be that they just haven't got the finances to beat currently what you have. Okay, the Nine of Cups is the minor arcana of the Star, which could just generally translate to the fact that they're wishing they could have you, or as it's about them, it's more likely it's actually an energy of they tend to make people's dreams come true a little bit. Yeah, again, it's a position of a job. In a romantic sense, they're sort of, I don't know, out to make you happy. Okay. Again, we are dealing with a Pisces, so there is that kind of energy. They're a very caring, loving energy. With the Chariot at the end there, it's an energy of, again, driving forward. This is someone who doesn't hang around for too long. So you have to be careful playing this like game of chase with them, if you will. It will get to a point where they will just turn off and head off in a different direction because of the Chariot energy at the end there. There's someone who goes out and they get their goals, no matter how impossible it is. They will, like what I said about the predator, it will eventually get its prey. Now, as I said, and obviously the prey escapes enough to make sure that the population of the prey keeps going, and the predator gets enough to make sure the population of the predator keeps going. But it doesn't necessarily have to be the same bit of prey they're chasing all the time. Excuse me. It's not a roadrunner situation here, yeah, where Coyote is always after that same roadrunner. It's a case of it finally decides not to chase you anymore and go for another mark, maybe an easier mark. The Nine, I say that, the Nine of Swords coming out for this person. No, this is a person who pretty much stays doggedly on the target until it's finally got its target. It could have come up with a Knight of Wands if you want. But that tends to be more of a passion over this. This is just a determination. This is almost like not an anxiety energy, a focused, I'm going to get it at all costs energy. Okay, so it's a mix of various different cards. Okay, Six of Swords coming out for our outcome here. Yeah, the turbulence lessons. This could be you finally accepting the fact that they're not going to stop chasing you, and you might even realize that, well, yeah, if I accept this offer, they're still going to have that sort of like ambition to get me. Okay, they're going to then revert from chasing to keeping, and some people do that the exact same way. whatever they were lavishing on you, those offers of whatever, keep coming, because it's just them in general. And I'm sure I said near the beginning, the Ace of Cups will come up in the upright, and there we go. We've got the Sun coming up with that Ace of Cups. We've got the Four of Wands, and we have got the Queen of Wands as well. Okay, so I'm just going to clear my throat properly, so just hang on a second. Well, you didn't actually have to hang on for a second at all, because it was put on pause and it was a momentary blip. Okay, so the turbulence, it lessens down. It becomes something calmer, if you will. Maybe, for an example, you're in a boat and the sea's, there's a storm nearby, sea's choppy, yeah, and the storm moves on, the sea's not choppy, you can carry on with your plain sailing. The Ace of Cups, the outcome for this is love. Now, all because I'm saying it's love, it doesn't necessarily mean it's romantic. It could be love for a position, it could be a love for your talent, it could be a love for a family member. Love comes in all ways, shapes and forms. So, I mean, some people love their friends and are fiercely loyal to them. I say that, we got a Queen of Wands out as well. So there is this new, the Ace of Cups came out in reverse initially. It's been refilled. Okay, maybe it's been refilled with a different type of love energy, a different type of tactic coming towards you. Maybe they were offering you X amount of pay and it didn't seem to sway your decision. Now they're trying to offer you extra holiday or flexible hours or something else, trying to sweeten the deal to get you in. On a love relationship, maybe they've realized that, like, throwing flowers at you every week isn't the way to go with an Aries, and maybe you just need to be a little bit more hands-on, fiery passion, because that's like what Aries like. Okay, with the Sun coming out, yes, it's a happiness, it's a joy card, it's a security card, it's a warmth card. That's all rolled up in this outcome. Now, again, the outcome may not come to you as it's being predicted here. You have your free will. Maybe you reject them one too many times and they move off onto a different target. Perhaps you've already rejected them one too many times and they're already moving away from it. But currently the energy is suggesting that they're going to stay with you as an attempt to get hold of you for that little while longer. And if they win over this time, if they win you over this time, it's happiness, it's security, it's joy, it's kind of like everything you've been seeking. With the Four of Wands coming out of there, as a card of commitment, it's a card of celebrations, it's a card of marriage, it's also a card of funerals and death, it's also a card of birth and renewal. So yeah, it's something new coming out of this, and the Death card does sort of indicate that something's dying, something's being reborn out of it. Maybe the thing that's dying is you keep rejecting the offer. Maybe the thing that's dying is the way they were offering things to you, and now they're changing their tactic and offering a new scenario. But it's good enough for you to commit to. Okay, this is kind of like what you've been waiting for. And with the Queen of Wands at the end, you're sort of, yeah, you're more passionate with it. She's looking off to the right there, which is off towards the future. Okay, and yeah, she's got hold of her wand. She's more passionate with it. She is going to be fiercely loyal, because once you win over a Queen of Wands, or at least support them and show your loyalty to them, they are fiercely loyal back. So yeah, that's how the outcome is. Either you or them, or the situation itself is a fiercely loyal situation where, yeah, it'll take a lot to break the deal. Crossing all this is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is basically a divine diamond. Where did that come from? I haven't. A divine. Probably that's where it came from. The D from divine. A divine timing card. Okay, it's like saying that the seeds were planted, they've been tended to, and now the crop is ready to harvest. Okay, it's basically saying, yeah, the time is right. If you've been thinking about, well, how long can I keep this up for? Not much longer. The time is right. I've already indicated that there's a case that maybe if you reject their offer one last time, that's it. This is the last throw of the dice. That's what this is saying. What happens to a crop which is left for too long and doesn't get harvested? Well, it does what it's designed to do. It drops to the floor to start growing the next batch, if you will. If you think about grains, if you don't harvest the grains, they fall off the stem and they start growing the following year. Apples drop off trees, rot down, and start growing new apple trees, etc., etc. And that's what this is. If you leave it too long, the seeds will drop somewhere else, and then they will start growing anew somewhere else. So, okay, let's just see what your Pisces would like to say to you if they could. In fact, I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm actually just going to cut 3 cards out of this. We're going to have that one. I'm lost. We're going to have that one. Tell me the truth. Yeah, see, this is the frustration of them. They're trying to get you. It's like, well, I've offered you money. I've offered you this. What? Just tell me. Tell me what you want. Okay, we're going to have that one. Yeah, I love you. That's for those of you who are not in sort of a business situation. But I suppose it could be taken as, I would love to have you in the business or whatever. And we're going to have this one as a sort of like an overall card for it all. Yeah, I want that closeness. And for some of you, this is that ex from your life. Okay, and they've realised the mistake. They've realised that you are the one for them, and they do love you, and they want you to tell them the truth of how you feel about them. Because at the moment they're in a storm. That's 6 of Swords in reverse. They're in a storm. They're lost. Yeah, and they want that closeness with you to bring them back into a safe harbour. You being the safe harbour. The 6 of Swords in the upright. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, as I said at the beginning, go and check out that All Signs overview. There will be a link in the description for that. I tell you what I'll do. I will throw you up a link on the screen, in the end screen, for your singles read, if you haven't already watched the singles read. And so that will be for you, and just in case you are single and this is someone pursuing you, maybe they are linked together. Okay, the 5 of Swords was for your energy in that particular read. You're sabotaging yourself. Maybe you're about to sabotage yourself, and maybe that's why you're getting this read now, to try to indicate to you that this is the time. Don't keep turning it away. Okay, so I'll put that link up in the description. If you like this video, please give me the thumbs up and let the YouTube algorithms know that you like this video, as well as me. I don't know if you like this video or not until you interact with my channel somehow by telling me in the comments or hitting that thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, you can give it the thumbs down if you want. I'm a big boy. I don't mind. It probably will mean that you won't get any more suggestions of my channel towards yours. But if you do give it the thumbs down, let me know in the comments why. Okay, again, if it's something I can change, I can then put that on board and start thinking about changing things around to make it more to your likings. If you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest that you subscribe, because then you're kind of volunteering your energies into my pool of energies I put on. You become part of my tarot team, and reads like this will become more relevant for you in general, because your energy will be thicker in the pot than someone else's. And if you want to share this out to anyone, feel free, be my guest. The more people who watch this, the better. I do this to help people, and well, I only can help people if they see it. Okay, until the next time you are watching one of my videos out there, Aries, you all be good.